Hello and welcome to today's video on high altitude investing. So today is going to be Wednesday's crypto market roundup. So I do these every single Wednesday and you can tune in to see my personal journal, or basically journal of my thoughts of where these cryptocurrencies prices are going. So yeah, let's get right into the video here. You guys can follow me on Instagram at wavestopmusic. You can subscribe if you like this video, all that good stuff. But let's just get right into the video and I'll go over the markets here for you guys. So just like every video, every market roundup, this is episode 2. The first one we had one of these two. It's just a document. You can find this in the description of this video. And it's just basically what date it was. It gives you the date, where I thought things are going, and the link to my trading view posts, showing why I think they're going that direction. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and look at this document and follow along. You guys can also comment on this document if you feel like there's an area where you could see something that needed changed. Okay, so I wanted to clarify because we had some confusion. By long I mean about 1 year, and by short about a week. So I just wanted to clear that up. And sometimes when I mean short, it's even less than like even 2 days. Basically, as far as cryptocurrencies goes, it's really dangerous to short them at all, and so that's why you have to, because they just all go up so well, that you have to be really careful at how long you say one is going to be going down for, because they will trick you, they will surprise you. Oh yeah, go ahead and follow me on Twitter here for, I post signals and stuff. And then join the Discord chat too. It's a great way to connect with the community. You can just come to YouTube here on my channel and click on Discord chat, and this will take you to a spot where you can go ahead and get signed up and get talking with. It's an exclusive chat group for anybody that's part of my channel. So yeah, let's get right into it. Bitcoin to start off, the king. So if we look at the chart here of Bitcoin, I probably should have had these loading before I made this recording start, but hopefully I'm just at a place with kind of slow internet, so let me see if I can get this to actually load here. Here we go. Just give it a second. Down, patience. That's patience is really key in life and trading. So definitely something you want to master if you want to be a trader. And here's another link to the Discord. So yeah, here's my long-term thoughts on Bitcoin. Basically, I've drawn a trending pitchfork right here. I feel like most of the price has actually been undervalued in the past probably 2 years. As you can see, it's in between this green and this red line here on the bottom. So the past couple of years it's been undervalued, and it finally broke out of that above 1100, and so it's good to see that. But I see a lot of exponential growth, and this isn't telling me that it's going to hit resistance anytime soon, at least any real resistance. Yeah, we did have this big swing up right here, but volatility in markets is to be expected. If you look at Bitcoin here, you can see the volatility in the market was pretty intense along this area too. So you want to keep that in mind. Is volatility is natural. But yeah, I don't see a pullback until the 1563 range. So that's what I'm waiting for on Bitcoin. Now let's go ahead and check out. So yeah, short term on the up and long term on the up. Now let's check out Auger. Now Auger is a pretty interesting one. Auger is a prediction market. It's a decentralized prediction market, so it actually might be useful down the road for us traders, because you'll be able to bet, you'll be able to speculate on speculation. But that's kind of a more in-depth concept and something that will have to be taught in a later video. So, like, you guys can click on any of these links too. That's why I drop them here, so you can look at my idea and kind of see what I was thinking when I drew these up. Now, Auger, I think, is a really good buy right now. It looked like it found nice support right here at the 0.0037 range. And, you know, it may have hit some short-term resistance, so maybe a couple days it might come down. But that's why I have this target entry zone right here, this yellow. That's where I'd be entering on Auger. And Auger wins the award of the best buy of the week. So every week I have one that I think is the best buy. And Auger looks to me like the best buy award of the week. So yeah, it's just looking really good. It's following all of my signals that I look out for when there's a reversal. Huge wick down right here. So there's a lot of people getting into the market. And I see a lot of, you know, uptrend potential in this. It's basically a really cool idea. It works, and I think it's heavily undervalued. So that's one that I'm looking at. But on the downside, I do think it might come down to the 0.00615 range, because it did hit resistance, but I don't know how much it's going to pull up into this resistance zone. See these two purple lines? Those are that's my resistance zone, and these two purple ones on the bottom are my support zone. And then this is what's called a pitchfork. All these lines angling in that direction. It's basically just you know, a drawing tool you can use. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking on Auger. Now let's go ahead and check out New Economy Movement. And then after this, we'll go ahead and see really fast I don't know where I was going with that. Don't listen to me. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, so New Economy Movement. Yeah, this is kind of making the same pattern that I looked for in Bitcoin when I was getting into buying Bitcoin, and it looks like it's going to pull up to this range. I'm expecting it to be in the 1100 Satoshi range within the next week at the very most. I think this one will pull up pretty quick, pretty strong here in a second. So as far as New Economy Movement goes, I think on the short term it's an up, and on the long term it's also an up, since this looks like a nice trend forming. But I definitely expect it to pop out of this 900 Satoshi, clear up to just over 1,000 Satoshi very soon. So yeah, that's my thoughts on New Economy. Now let's check out Factum. And by the way, if you guys have any suggestions, comment, you know, and if it looks good, then I'll give you my thoughts on it in the next video. If it's not looking like a good chart pattern, then I'll probably just comment and reply and be like, not, you know, I'll just let you know that it's probably not one that I want to point out, because I'm trying to only point out the best ones here, the ones that I feel like can really make money, you know. When you're a trader, you want to be very selective, very patient, and wait for the right conditions, and don't just hop into any market. You can't just be a sellout. You want to make sure you put your capital in the right places, and so that's why I only do a few of these coins, and it's because I want to make sure they're really good looking ones, good signals. Okay, so Factum. Factum, these are 1 week candlesticks actually, so this is Factum's all-time right here, but I see steady trending, and I feel like it's found nice support right here, and I would not be surprised at all if we see Factum swing up to this Fibonacci range right here at 0.0053 within the next couple weeks. So I'm thinking long on Factum for both short term and long term trading. Now let's check out Zcash. Alright, so Zcash is one that I feel like is probably just going to keep going down for a little while. It hasn't bottomed out in my opinion. There's a lot of speculation, but it basically just likes to go down, as you can clearly see. It loves to go down. That's because it's pretty profitable, so miners are just mining and dumping their Zcash into other cryptos that they actually like more. So, now, I personally think that Zcash isn't the best long-term investment yet. I mean, I don't know yet. See, the thing is until it makes a reversal pattern and starts trending the other direction, right now it just looks like a liability to me. And it came up and it hit this resistance zone. And this is a pitchfork again, a downtrending pitchfork I drew here. But I feel like it's probably just going to keep going down. It kind of likes to be bearish. So that's what I'm thinking on Zcash, is that we're going to see a short term on the down, but if we do see a reversal, which hasn't happened yet, this isn't a reversal yet, until we see a significant amount of time where the price channels sideways, we haven't seen a reversal pattern yet. Unless we see that, then it'll probably keep going down. It's also way overvalued right now. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Zcash. Let's check out Decred. I don't really know how to pronounce that one. I just call it DCR. This has to be, out of all of these, the two best looking ones in my opinion are going to be DCR and Auger, and I'll show you why I think DCR is doing so well. Now, this is the exact same chart pattern that happened in Ethereum when it started trending up really heavily. This is exactly that. You can go look at Ethereum. You could just take a screenshot and overlay it, and it would look like the same pattern. And so that's a really, as far as candlestick patterns, that's a good buy signal. And it's also trending very nicely. And I don't feel like it's over. I feel like this has a lot of value potential in the future. And there was never, when it got added, there was never a huge dump off either. So that's good. I like to see that. That means it bottomed out pretty nicely right here, and the bullish players or the buyers have taken over this market, and they aren't done yet. So I'm thinking long on both the long term and short term for DCR. Alright, well, that is everything as far as the coins I was going to look over today. So the total cryptocurrency market capitalization this week is at $25,829,285,797. In 24-hour volume, we have $575,915,743. We have a total currencies of 666. Thought that was pretty funny. We have total assets of 76. And all of that data is from CoinMarketCap. You can donate to me in Dash or Bitcoin. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's market roundup. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Follow me on social media outlets. I've got my Twitter. You can join the Discord chat. Email me. Feel free, if you have any questions, get a hold of me, and I'll do my best to answer. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay profitable.